why did you transition to college coaching?
You know, it was I felt like we'd achieved everything I wanted to achieve in high school. And I'd been a high school coach for years. It was, okay, what's going to be the right spot? I'd had a couple offers, college offers.
You did.
But it just was not the right choice. So when South Alabama, and we could talk history of South Alabama, but this is a funny story. Kevin Steele is going to take the South Alabama job.
The head job.
The head job. He's going to leave Alabama and take the head job. Nobody knows it. He's asked me to come be the DC.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is Joey there yet?
Not yet.
Oh.
So Joey, this job is coming open. And
sorry, we're talking like we're sitting at a coffee table in the living room, and I just forget. So Joey is Joey Jones. Joey's a really, really good high school coach at Mountain Brook High School. A lot of success there. And so, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No worries.
Yeah.
So Kevin's going to take the job.
Right.
Him and the president have a little disagreement. He backs out. A couple of more guys, and Joey gets the job, who I'd known forever. He offers me the defense coordinator job. I kind of help.
Yeah.
You know, I'm assistant head coach, so we go in together.
Now this is starting the program.
Yes, come from total scratch.
Total scratch.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that like process?
Oh my gosh. You know, so I'm scheduling games. We're going to find players. We have no facilities.
No.
Nothing. So, all right, I think this is a good place to put the building. That far. We're playing at Ladd. Kind of like playing at Legion.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Players from nothing. You know, so the question the first year was, all right, are we going to play a prep schedule?
Yeah.
Or are we going to play, not sit out 1 year? Georgia State was coming along at the same time. They decided to sit out a year.
They were. Yeah.
I was like, hey, let's play a prep schedule.
Play games.
Let's play games and create some fans. We played 7 prep teams. We're 7-0, which translates the next year into playing some played some 1AA teams, still some prep games. Went undefeated again. Now, here we go. We're starting to pick them up, though. And,
right.
You know, when we go to FBS in 2012, was the fastest anybody had ever gone to FBS.
Really?
Which was tough, you know.
So going from there, that process had to be hard, but it had to be kind of fun.
It was both. Yeah, it was hard and fun. You know, and I think along the way, you know, good Lord was preparing me for things to come. You know, but I had been a head coach, and you know how it is when you've been the guy, and then you step back, and you know you got to put that ego back, and you got to. We want to be great defensive. I'm the assistant head coach, but I'm not the head coach. So it was really those things, I think, as I go to the next stages, I could tell guys, let me tell you something. Yeah, I was an assistant for years and was a head coach, but I even stepped back to the assistant role.
Sure.
So I knew the things, how I wanted to be treated.
Yeah. So how long were you at South?
So from the 08, you know, I left out the 07 season, so it would have been 08 through that 12 season.
Okay.
At Christmas is when I left to take the Jack State job.
So you're at South Alabama. What was the process of getting your first head coaching job in college?
Yeah, it wasn't easy. You know, I started the process really as I'm coming out of high school and I know I'm going to be an assistant. I'm thinking, okay, there's going to be a time when I'm ready to be the head coach. I got to get my name out. One, just to help in recruiting.
Yeah.
To kind of get us who we are. So I called this thing TDP, Total Defensive Program.
Okay.
And Tony Franklin and I had talked before. Tony Franklin, you know, was with Rush, you know, kind of had left Kentucky as one of the first spread guys. You know the story.
Tony's probably made more money on his selling the system than he has coaching ball.
Well, Tony was a great business guy.
He was.
You know, and so here I am. I was kind of the defensive guy. There was the offensive guy, Hoover, Rush, and Tony.
Yeah.
They were together. So he says, hey, why don't you do your system with me? And I really couldn't at the time because I was a high school coach, but it gave me the idea. And I got approached by another group who said, why don't you do this and do it national?
Wow. So
I think, okay, we'll help sell our program. We'll sell our defense, maybe sell Bill Clark a little bit as well. And I ended up with 145 schools across the nation running my defense.
Wow.
Yeah.